Hello and welcome to the 13th Story, a show where we talk about topics that are near and dear to us. Today we're going to be talking about a very close, a very personal topic, I believe, to all of us. But first, let me introduce the people on this panel. Right now, it is myself, Ethan Sandoval, and I am joined with Draven over here, and I have Quinn Blakely there, and then his color counterpart, apparently, with their opposite shirt colors. I have Mr. Shawn Singleton.
Shawn, I just realized I have the same flannel as you.
Walmart purchase?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, boy.
It wraps into our topic.
Can I also ask, did you tip an imaginary hat?
Yeah.
Wow, what a segue. What a delightful segue into our topic for today, which is shame. Our topic for today is shame, like buying clothes at Walmart. We've all done it.
It's an $8 flannel. I'm not ashamed of that at all.
You should be, and the fact that you weren't makes it worse.
I know, this is what we need to banish the shame monsters
the shame me and Shawn have the same taste.
That also as well.
Wow.
But I know you, and you made it into a crop top.
No,
so
it says one piece.
No, it's not. Don't lie to me. But
I'll wear it tomorrow. I was gonna wear it tonight, but
I won't see you tomorrow. So today we're talking about shame.
it's our anniversary.
It's our anniversary. Like, I'll start it off by just, like, trying. I'm not a very, easily shamed person.
I know.
Yeah, I fucked a vending machine earlier, so that I think very much, sums up my feelings. So, trying to think of a time when I was really ashamed to be Ethan.
I've got a good one.
For me?
No, I've a good one for me.
I was
I've got something you should be ashamed of.
What do you got, Glenn?
One time when I was 13, I was on a family road trip, and we stopped at a gas station, and I had just watched some movie with an attractive woman in it. And I went into the bathroom at the gas station and I masturbated.
Ah.
And you got caught? Or?
No, I just masturbated in a gas station bathroom, and I feel like that should be enough for shame.
No.
That's not shameful enough.
No, not really.
Not at all.
No.
That's par for the course.
That's honestly very American to me.
That's an average Thursday.
Yeah, no. Now, if you masturbated in a truck stop bathroom while somebody was also in the truck stop bathroom.
Kind of hard to be the only person in a truck
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
bathroom.
that's true.
Yeah. So, like, was it like a lot of, like, stopping and starting?
Oh, it was the quietest I've ever masturbated.
Here's the thing. I've caught somebody masturbating
Really?
in a bathroom at work.
Wow.
Yeah.
A man or a woman?
Man. What do you mean?
Why would
How would I have caught a woman?
Thank you.
Maybe you were creeping on them. I don't know.
No.
It's about shame.
wait,
I
do you
have-
not wash the women's bathrooms also when you clean the men's bathrooms?
No, I just
I don't know what your job is.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's why we got him.
It's not for my improv skills.
So when you say you caught them, did you like open the door of the stall?
No, I just heard.
No,
I heard a lot of this, but it was just, and I heard a lot of heavy breathing, and I just kind of went, dude.
You acknowledged him.
Oh yeah, and he was like, what? And I was like, what?
Do you know who it was?
I know exactly who it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't work there anymore.
Can you name them?
No, I don't know what his name was.
Full name.
Like, I know what he looks like.
Did he know that it was you who caught him?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, I mean, from then on, whenever you had interactions with this person, was
I
it
never
you?
interacted. This is my one and only interaction with this person.
Really? Okay.
They just were like, I knew their station and where they worked, but I worked in a different part of the building, and I had just seen them around. Honestly, they looked like the person you would catch masturbating at work. They looked kind of like Conan O'Brien.
Landry Miller?
Yeah, no, not him. It was someone else. But yeah, so that's fun. I'm trying to think. I've been caught jerking off.
I've been caught jerking off.
Yeah.
Sean?
No, never been caught.
Never been caught. Not
Never
even
been
by your
caught.
wife.
No. No.
Not even when you're in the
Draven,
shower in the morning?
you been caught?
I'm skilled in.
You know, tickle in the pickle?
I've never been caught, but I do like how you gave 4 men the option to talk about shame, and it's immediately starting to get caught jacking off.
Oh, I had.
If you were to give me like
This is a
3 options,
jumping off
that would have been
point.
the first thing I said. Is like they're gonna talk about dicks.
Oh,
This
absolutely.
isn't jumping off.
Because
point.
dicks are something to be ashamed of.
We're getting it out of the way up top. We'll
If we-
talk about more actual, like, real shameful stuff later.
No, yeah, I'm ready for it. I just thought it was, I wanted to point it out.
Alright, listen, you masturbate.
Do you masturbate?
Masturbate
Or you
right
seem
now.
like you look like the kind of guy who like gets so much pussy that he doesn't need to masturbate.
I wish that was true, but I masturbate more than yeah. I don't have.
You were gonna throw a comparator on that, weren't you? And it was gonna be real sad. I've masturbated more times than I've had hot meals.
And I've had a lot of hot meals.
Actually,
So anyways, last time
Say
I jerked
about.
off and got caught,
That was yesterday.
No, it's been a while. I'm trying to think, like 14 maybe?
14.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good run of
You've
not
been
getting
caught
caught
14 times?
masturbating.
No, I've only been caught like twice. The first time I got caught was actually pretty funny. So,
Well, here's the other thing. It's amazing that you've gone that long because you and I both. I don't want to out you here.
No, we
You
live
and I
with our
both-
parents.
We live with our parents.
yeah.
And it's hard to find a time to masturbate.
No, it's not.
Really?
Just close
No.
the door.
Are your parents just always out?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Why
my
do you
parents,
leave
I
everyone
live, my
alone
room's
in
on
the
the,
house?
my
I don't
room's-
want anyone to be in that. I don't
Light
want. I don't.
candles and turn on music?
That's not what I do. I don't have that kind of disposable income.
You read a Nora Roberts chapter, and then you're like, oh.
I don't like
I
Quinn
print
has
out
to-
erotica off the internet and laminate it.
Quinn has to really set the scene. He has to set flower petals for himself. He has to follow a trail.
He talks to himself, he's like, for me?
Yeah. Yeah, my parents live downstairs, I live upstairs. They just were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't have to worry about that.
He's above them.
Yeah, but the first time.
Always above them. Just
Yeah, the
jerking it.
I mean, yeah. But the first time.
Oh my God.
The first time I got caught was I was like 4 or 5. And I was,
God.
Yeah, I was
Whoa.
I was like a floor thumper. I was
Yeah.
like my preferred style of getting my jimmies. And I would hump the floor, and I was humping the floor in the living room, and my stepmom was like, "No, you can't do that in here."
Not in here.
Ethan, spit.
You can do it in the kitchen. You can do it in the dining room.
She was like,
not
she
in the
was,
living
no,
room.
what she said was, because she was like, "This is my stepson, and this is not a conversation for us to have." She would just say, "Don't do that here. Go do it in your room." And I, being a little autistic kid, was just like, "Okay," and I just went over to my room. And apparently, I was in there for like an hour. And then my sister knocked on my door. It was like, "Hey, Ethan, you want to go ride bikes?" And I opened the door, and I was like red-faced and drenched in sweat. And I had like no shirt on, and I was just like so covered in sweat. And I was like, "Man, I'd love to, but boy, my legs are tired." And I just shut the door. So, yeah.
The first time I ever got caught masturbating wasn't when I was masturbating, but there was a computer in the downstairs living room of our house. I don't know why I specified downstairs. The only living room we had was downstairs. In the living room, just in the corner of the living room, there's the TV, and then in the corner there was the computer area with the desk. And one time, my friend at school was like, "Hey, if you go on the internet, you can find pictures of ladies with their boobies out." And I was like, "Huh, well that sounds mighty interesting." So I decided to try it one night because I think I knew it was shameful, but I wasn't like, I didn't quite get it. And then I started looking at pictures of naked women, and I was like, "Oh, I get it now." And this is like maybe 10 or 11. I'm like, "Oh, this is great." And I'm just like clicking on everything on the page until the computer got an insane virus. To the point where if you clicked on the Internet Explorer icon, which is also a shameful thing to do. The moment you click on the Internet Explorer icon, porn just starts popping up, and it takes like an hour to click out of all the windows. So one night I'm done. I don't think I was masturbating. I don't think I had gotten that far. I think it was just like ogling women's tits. For funsies, and so I took an hour
As opposed to for research.
For research. I'm studying. I had clicked out of all the windows and I was like, all right, this is good. The problem is now if anyone even glances at the computer, pornography is gonna start popping up, and I'm like, all right, tomorrow is Saturday. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I mean, this is the best that I can do for right now. So it's Saturday morning, and I'm watching cartoons in the living room. My mom comes in, and she says something like, I'm gonna print out the MapQuest directions, or something like that, you know, what moms did with computers. And she goes to the computer, and she clicks on the Internet Explorer icon, and I'm like, I have no concept of how to stop this from happening. So I just walked out the door of the house. I just opened the front door and walked out and just started walking. And I walked around to the back of the house, and I was like, and then I just laid down in the bushes, and I hid in the bushes. And then my mom came out, and I don't remember what happened after. I'm sure I was like reprimanded or something, but I just remember her coming out of the house and going, Quinn, I need to talk to you. So that was like one of the
I want
first
you to know
really
when you
shameful
mention your
moments.
mother, I imagine you in a dress. So I just want you. That is the mental image I have.
Jack and Jill style.
So yeah. No, I mean it's pretty shameful.
I mean, that was the first time I ever felt shame about my sexual proclivities. Yeah, I didn't even know what sex. It was probably a 3-day period from when I like started Googling boobies to whenever that happened. You know, it was just three nights. It was, and when I say days, I mean it was like midnight to like 2 a.m. of me just being like, oh man, oh cool, awesome. You know.
So when you say caught like that, I guess I've had a similar story.
Really?
I chucked my dad under the bus though.
Oh.
It was like 5th or
heard it
6th
first
grade,
here.
and I was looking at like Playboy.com or something, and it was before. Yeah, I know. It was before I figured out.
I just wanted to read the articles. I just wanted to read the articles.
Well, because like you don't know like for the first time, so it was just like hearing that in movies. I'm like, oh, Playboys, and like, Playboy.com. Well, I didn't know about internet browsing history, so like my parents were like looking at something and they're like, Shawn Singleton, why were you looking at Playboys.com? I'm like, I wasn't, it was probably Dad. And like just like leave me alone, it's not my problem, it's his.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Did you react so quickly? Like, it wasn't me, it was Dad. I guarantee it was Dad.
Oh yeah, no, that's my personality.
Well, like
I will definitely
the
correct.
goblins came in. I remember when I was like 14, and my girlfriend at the time was living in Texas, and I was living here. And
Long distance. Very
yeah.
nice.
She went to a different school, you don't know.
She actually moved back because of me, so that's
Wow.
She wanted that sweet bond.
And they're
Yeah.
together to this day. That's how they met.
And now you've been married for 6 years.
No, she's dead. But I have no idea. I think she's married now, so good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Good for them.
Yeah. But
Ethan Zacks, if you're out here, if you're out there watching,
Kaori, if you're there.
good for you on getting married.
Yeah, congratulations. I harbor no ill will towards her. But I do remember at one point, like I had a cell phone, and like I was like 14, so my parents were still kind of like protective of me having a cell phone.
Right,
What they
yeah.
would do is every day they would make me leave my cell phone. My stepmom taught at the school I taught at.
Yeah.
Or I went to school, I didn't teach there, but
Right, yeah.
she taught at that school, and she would make me leave my phone in her desk. And apparently we were sexting me and this girl at like apparently 8 a.m. in the morning because horniness knows no time limits. But and so I I closed my phone, and I guess I forgot to lock it when I put it into her desk. So my stepmom, apparently it went off, and she pulled it up and just saw this string of what we were gonna do to each other.
Oh.
Yeah. So
And she was like, "Go do it in your room."
she was like, I don't like it. But my parents, But my parents were very.
I mean, I only have just a constant stream of shamefulness, but nothing worthy of note. I've been caught with the nudes.
Why are you here?
Someone asked me to be here.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I mean,
No.
It's a
Seriously.
typo. Seriously, why am I here?
No.
I'll continue saying what I'm
Constant
saying.
stream.
Continue talking.
Okay, currently I'm shameful in this moment, and I will be shameful after the moment.
We'll kiss and make up later.
Have you ever? Here's something that I've never done.
A woman?
You can ask. It's fine.
Oh,
it's good stuff.
I've never had
Just roll.
a sexual encounter that I really regretted.
I have. And it's with someone we both had
Well,
sex with.
okay, that one kind of. But I've never had sex with someone and then after having sex with them been like, I feel real bad about that.
Really?
Not really. Not
Okay.
really.
No Craigslist hookups?
No, I don't know. I did.
No Schindler's List
I did meet a girl one time. Near in the bushes near Kane's ballroom, and we had sex. And
Ugh.
and
What is
then
this life you live, Quinn?
Your life involves bushes a lot. Is that your fetish?
I feel like I'm doing it wrong now.
Was your
I've
mom
had sex in a bush.
catching you watching porn and then hiding in the bushes?
I think
sexual awakening.
I think that has
Rock
to do
star.
with my weird fantasy about wanting to do things in public.
Okay.
But
Oh, a little bit.
Ooh.
never admitted that until just now.
Congratulations.
You heard it first here.
But after we were done, I was like, "Hey, I love you." And she was like, "I gotta go," and she was, and I never talked to her. No, I did. I saw her again. She was at an audition that I went to. And I was like, "Hey, do you want to go get something to eat?" And she was like, "Sure." And then we went to a Chinese restaurant down the street and we talked. And I was like, "I just want to be clear. I don't love you." And I tried to backtrack, but it had clearly set in and sunk in. It had been a week, maybe 2 weeks of just her being like, "That guy, I was like, he loved me after we had sex in the bushes." It was so weird. And so I'm just like, "I don't love you. I just think you're cool. And if you ever want to work on any," I specifically said, "if you ever want to work on any projects in the future," which was a really weird thing for me to say.
Are you Harvey
I have
Weinstein?
no idea. It was really weird.
So my parents used to, whenever they were having sex,
Oh.
they would lock the door, and if me and my sister ever knocked on the door, they would just go, "We're working on a project." We apparently bought it every time. But then, a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
they were both in their bedroom, and I walked by to go talk to them, and my stepmom said something along the lines of, "What would you do for extra credit?" And I don't know what the context was,
Oh.
but
Oh.
I was like, "Are you guys working on a project right now? What is happening?"
Oh no.
Extra credit.
I was
That's
like,
some role
I was
playing.
like, I mean, that's kind of gross, but bravo for having an active sex life.
Good job, parents.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, but yeah, that's funsies.
What are some non-sexual
Oh.
shame?
I've got
moments?
one.
I shit my pants and be okay.
Hold
Well,
on. We're gonna be right back to you
Okay, that's fine.
to mention this story. I think I've heard this story and I really like this story.
I do too.
So yeah, this is a fun one. So we were at the BOK Center. It was 2008. I remember it. We were celebrating my sister's birthday.
The fact that it's 2008 is a great detail.
Yeah.
Story.
Oh, I know it because it was my sister's birthday, and for her birthday, she got tickets to see American Idol because they do a tour.
Because it was 2008 and everyone cared about it.
Right, yeah.
That was the last year anyone cared about it. That was the last year. But it was also like right after the BOK Center had just opened.
Yeah.
It was like maybe open for like a year at that point.
And anything at BOK at that period was like a big deal.
Yeah, it was huge. So we go there, and it's like American Idol Live. And I remember, I know it's 2008 because I got a hoodie that was like American Idol Live 2008. And it's still in my closet to this day.
God.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Oh God.
So we get there, we're watching the show, and then I kind of have to get the feeling I have to poop, like 45 minutes into the show, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm like dead center floor seating.
Right. And
So I'm like,
that's difficult to go poop when you're there.
yeah, you're like right in the center of everything,
Not
and I'm like,
really,
it's 45 minutes in, I can hold it. It's gonna go maybe another 45 minutes, you know. Like an hour and a half later, I'm like, I really got shit so bad because these fucking they're milking their last 5 seconds of fame right now, so they're fucking milking it hard, and so I get up and I go to the bathroom, and BOK is circular. And I was like, I don't know which way the bathrooms are. I'm gonna go left. And apparently the bathrooms were like 12 feet to my right. So I walked around the entirety of the BOK Center, which is like a mile. It's like not a small venue. And I'm like, I get to the bathroom, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know, like little, I would have been like 13 at the time. And I'm like, God damn it, I got shit so fucking bad. And I like open the door, I like kick open the stall, I slam it behind me, and as I'm locking it, just shit my pants. And it was diarrhea, and I was wearing boxers, so they didn't hold it in at all. Like I had shit in my socks. Is how bad it was. My socks were brown. My socks were brown, and so I, being 13, just start sobbing. I just start bawling my eyes out. Like, I can't believe I just shit my pants at an American Idol concert. And I'm just sobbing. And then, you know, I try to clean myself up as best as possible. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna walk around with shit socks. So I like take my socks off and I start like washing them in the sink so that they won't be covered in shit anymore.
I left on the whole outfit away.
Yeah. And then, well, I couldn't. The concert still had like 8 more hours to go.
You go home naked, just walk out, leave the place.
At 13.
And this is when I found out I was not alone in the bathroom because a guy just like walks out of the stall, sees me like sobbing, washing my shitty socks, and is just like, nope, and just leaves.
Didn't offer to help.
And
no assistance
the
at all.
sweat-
What do you do? It's
I know,
I would
to
do
be
the same
honest.
thing.
Yeah.
And the hoodie is so burned in my memory because I had to tie it like a girl who just got her period around my waist to hide the fact that I had shit myself. And I remember I get back down to like the floor, I get next to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, I shit myself. And my stepmom overheard it. She was like, you're not getting in my car with your shitty ass. She like didn't let me off the hook at all. And she was like super upset that I had to ride in the car covered in poop. So, anyways, what was your story, Sean?
Yeah, that makes me feel real. Now, okay, well, this is going to be a point of shame. My story by comparison. Much like Draven, my life is constant shame. It all started on a foggy morning, the 20th of May, 1992. I was born at the hour. No, I'm kidding.
What is it, Shawshank?
You were born in
Shawshank!
92?
Shawshank Redemption.
27.
You were
Just math.
27?
Yes, because I was born in 92.
What a fucking old loser.
27?
You're the oldest guy on this couch.
Sorry, hold on. I thought you were like 40. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's okay. Most of my wife's family thought I was
Yeah.
like 30 or 40.
I mean,
30
you
for
look
40.
it.
Been around a couple of years, huh?
No, this is
I'm not-
essentially
okay.
what I've looked like since high school. I
It's
matured
not.
very
It's not like
quickly.
you look bad.
Hey,
you just
kids,
look
you got
like
any of that Mary Jane?
I was like full height by 5th or 6th grade. I grew very fast and then I just stagnated. So it was like, why is there a 40-year-old in like a freshman English class? No. Speaking of 5th and 6th grade, 5th grade, there was this girl I liked in my class. Go on. You don't remember what 5th grade is?
Did you clean up with the girls with daddy issues?
How old's your wife?
Wow, actually, you know what? I see where why that worked
no.
for me. But
Oh, we have shown a light on a dark place that Sean didn't know existed.
Sean would walk up to them and be like, do you want to be my neighbor? And they were like, yes, Daddy.
hey, I really thought your project was great. What you did there.
I'm proud of you, kid.
That's what he says every time he's having sex.
How many women have asked you to call or to have called your daddy?
Ooh. Jokingly? Oh, during sex?
Jokingly during sex.
Show
No, I
how
think
many
it's jokingly in general. I don't know, probably like 1 or 2, just like casually.
They wanted to call you daddy.
How many women have called you daddy during sex?
None.
All of them.
Oh.
All of them? All of them.
At one point or another.
Okay, let's get into
In my mouth,
this.
daddy.
Do you seek out women with daddy
Oh, no.
issues, or is it
No,
just
it's
a
okay, it
happy
doesn't matter
accident?
anymore.
It's just I don't know. There's more people into it, I guess.
He doesn't raise and tell.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what does that mean?
Because you're
Like
your
raising
daddy.
a child. Like a child that you've raised and are now fucking, you know?
Ew.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know.
Isn't that the fantasy?
That's
No.
kind of like
I don't think that's what that
like a
means.
Woody Allen. Oh.
Yeah, stepdaughter situation.
Yeah,
You
stepdaughter.
would have farm to table, but farm to fuck?
Farm to fuck, that's a phrase I want on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
All of them, really? Even when you were like
All the women.
really young? Like the first time you had sex?
Yeah,
they
but
were
I think
daddy.
I would say those are more like people who don't know what they want yet, and they're just
like throwing anything at the wall to see
Yeah.
what sticks.
yeah.
I mean, I've had girls like say smack the shit out of me, but I've never had one call me daddy.
All of them. That's so crazy to me.
How about you,
Sorry.
Mike?
I've had 1 or 2.
One or two?
1 or 2.
It doesn't
Do
have
you
to be
like being called daddy?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I don't really.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Nope,
You
not.
really don't?
No.
You're
that's
the only
real
one that
weird.
it would actually, I feel like, apply to.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I'm
you're the
not.
only one that can
I
pull it
never
off.
gave off a
Just,
dad
it's
energy.
the same thing with like all this step porn. I'm like, I don't know who this is for. Like,
Step families, divorce families.
I understand that. I'm just
As
like,
someone with a stepsister,
oh.
I don't.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think you want this on camera. What
No,
you're
no,
about
no,
to
no, no,
say.
no, no, it's real weird. My only thought process is the people who watch that are either A, people who don't have
Don't have any siblings. That's
siblings,
guarantee what that
Oh.
is.
or B,
Inception.
they got a step sibling after they hit puberty. Because my stepsister has been my stepsister since I was 3. So
Right,
she's
same
essentially
with
my
my
sister.
stepsisters.
Yeah, she's essentially my sister. So
I think the only thing that really, the purpose of step sibling porn is it's like, oh, it's someone of the opposite gender who's in the house.
yeah.
Or of the same gender, I don't care. I want to put that out there. who is in the house?
You know,
Don't get me
sleeping-
wrong, I jack off
I
to
actually
it,
don't
but
think I see.
It's like someone who's in the house with you, and you have the opportunity to have sex with them.
You know, like
because
we got a
it's
litter of puppies, and sometimes they'll fuck each other.
Oh.
Oh my god.
On that note, this has been 13th,
Yeah.
13th story. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna come back with some more episodes. Here's my guests, Shawn Singleton, Quinn Blakely, Draven.
I don't like how
Where
that
can we
sounded.
catch you guys?
Every Wednesday night, come on down to the VFW open mic, and second Friday of every month, come out for the VFW showcase we do every Friday at 8:30.
Cool. Quinn?
I am part of the team that helps to put on the second Sunday serials for Heller Theater. That's every second Sunday of the second Sunday of every month. and it's a great opportunity to come down and see new live theater. It's very much like a party atmosphere.
Now, Draven, where can people go to call you daddy?
I have a Cash App. It's Cult Thought. No.
That is true.
I don't know. I have a podcast, That Tracks, that's supposed to come out soon.
Well, yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll watch out for that. And you can catch me, I don't know, fucking places. I'm all over. You can catch
No talk show?
Yeah, no, yeah, well.
Oh,
I guess we do this thing called Talk Show
Incorporated.
This thing called Talk Show Incorporated. It's gonna be at the Starlight for November. It's gonna be like every Sunday in November. And then starting in December, and from then on it'll be every Thursday, I guess. I don't know. It's fun. It
Not
pays
really public
bills.
knowledge,
So thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a
Fuck
good
puppies.
time.